All right, welcome to iSync TV. A lot of people have been thinking and deliberating on this, that it's a fake news, that Nnamdi Kanu wrote a letter to Donald Trump. It's not a fake news, it's genuine. And through the White House, they have replied the letter, and that is exactly what I want to read out. What's the content of the letter that Nnamdi Kanu wrote to the White House? That is Donald Trump, that is the President of the United States of America. That's what we are looking at. That's the letter. But let me quickly read out the contents of the letter. Nnamdi Kanu wrote letter demand inquiry into alleged Igbo killing in Nigeria. Mr. Kanu, in a letter dated 6 November, claimed that the alleged Christian genocide in Nigeria is not restricted to the northern part of the country. The leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, that's IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has written to U.S. President Donald Trump demanding an investigation into the killing of Igbo and Christians in southeast Nigeria. Mr. Kanu, in a letter dated 6 November, claimed that the alleged Christian genocide in Nigeria is not restricted to northern part of the country, but also in the southeast, where the extremist group allegedly operates with state support. In the letter, which was transmitted through his lawyer Aloy Ejimako to the U.S. Embassy in Abuja, Mr. Kanu, who is in custody of State Security Service, claimed that Judeo-Christians are being systematically exterminated under the guise of counter-terrorism. Mr. Kanu claimed Boko Haram, ISWAP, and Fulani militia operate in the southeast alongside the Nigerian military, who he described as the primary perpetrator of violence against Igbo Christians, and are shielded by a false narrative that blamed the victim. Mr. Kanu, who the Nigerian government accused of instigating violence in the southeast, then gave example of some killing in the region allegedly by security agencies. He stated that in 2016, security forces opened fire on peaceful Christian worshippers at St. Edmund Catholic Church, killing scores and dumping bodies in rivers. The same year, soldiers executed praying students at the National High School in Abuja and buried their body in a borrow pit, he said. Amnesty International in 2016 reported at least 150 peaceful Christian worshippers killed, body dumped in river. UN Special Rapporteur Agnes Callamard confirmed that at least 60 were killed, over 70 were injured at St. Edmund Catholic Church during prayer section. This was not a clash, it was a massacre of worshippers commemorating their falling in Aba. 22 were killed on site and 13 bodies were exhumed from a borrow pit. Children were executed for singing Sweet Jesus, the separatists wrote. The IPOB leader asked that Mr. Trump launch a US-led inquiry into state-sponsored massacre of Judeo-Christians in eastern Nigeria with the full access to mass graves, military logs, and survivor testimony. He also requested an emergency congregational hearing on the matter. Nigerian CPC designation. Mr. Kanu letter came day after Mr. Trump designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern and then threatened military action over an inaccurate claim of Christian genocide. He warned last week that U.S. military might be ordered to wipe out the radical Islamic terrorists responsible for the attack on Christians if Nigerian government failed to act. Although local and international conflict and human rights experts have cautioned that describing Nigerian security situation as an attack on Christians is reductionist and inaccurate, American leader has continued to maintain his position. Mr. Trump claimed the U.S. is devoted to saving the great Christian population around the world. If Nigerian government continue to allow the killing of Christians, the US may very well go into that now disgraced country, gone a-blazing, to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing the horrible atrocity he declared. So that is what exactly Nnamdi Kanu wrote. He described a lot of things in the letter that he said the US government should look into, that the Nigerian government, they are the one that supporting, and the government officials supporting the terrorists in the country, that the US should make inquiry, conduct an open hearing from the people so that they can hear the truth. So now, the White House, they've received the letter and they are also responding greatly concerning what the Nnamdi Kanu has said. And that is what exactly is trending right now. Nnamdi Kanu also said that they should look into how he was being abducted from Kenya to Nigeria. How he has been abducted from Kenya to Nigeria, that he did not commit any offense. What he's asking for is his right under self-determination, that his people is matured enough and free and ready to be a country, a state of their own. That the killing in Nigeria is too much, and that is why they are asking for a country of their own, which is Biafra. That is what Nnamdi Kanu is saying. That under Buhari administration, he suffered a lot because they came with the soldiers to destroy his place, and he has to save his life. That's exactly what Nnamdi Kanu is saying. So the letter, a lot of people have been thinking about the letter now and talking about it, that he has also put another more trouble. Nnamdi Kanu has already, he has also add another trouble to Nigerian problem because of this letter. Before it was the issue of terrorists on terrorists, but now that Nnamdi Kanu has also confirmed that they are genuinely, and the Nigeria government is part of the atrocity going on in the country, that this has already put Nigeria in another point, that a lot of people will now be looking at Nigeria as a country that is not serious. That is exactly what everybody is saying, that kind of letter. Some people have been arguing about the letter that I saw is Nnamdi Kanu. The issue being raised by Nnamdi Kanu has also generated a lot of confusion because they know that Trump doesn't joke with anything called Christian genocide. That is why a lot of people have been attacking Nnamdi Kanu again, that he shouldn't have mentioned the issue of Christian genocide in the Southeast. But let's come to think of it. Majority of the people in the Southeast, they are predominantly Christians. So, and the way they are killing them in that area too is very, very alarming. I think that's what Nnamdi Kanu is trying to say, that the Southeast people, they are mostly Christians. And since they are the Nigerian army, they are killing them. That is why Nnamdi Kanu said that they are killing the Christians in Nigeria, especially in the Southeast. And you know that Trump doesn't joke with anything called Christian killing around the world. And the White House, they have been issuing another strong warning, that they are not joking, and they are seriously warning Nigerian government that if the killing continue, surely they will surely come to Nigeria, and they have already mapped out the strategies to use to ensure that there is, they have a safe operation, and they achieve their target, and they wipe out, like what Donald Trump said, it's going to be very fast, swift, and successful. That's what Donald Trump said. All right, my people, what's your own opinion about the letter that Nnamdi Kanu wrote to the US President Donald Trump? Let us have your own opinion in the comment section. And please make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for watching iSeen TV. Please like, share, and comment. Subscribe for more.
Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.